How's it going, Jeremians? A few days ago, a music shop in the UK, ANC Hamilton, made a little video comparing the sounds of the Yamaha PSR-S775 and the Korg-PA700. Both these keyboards from Yamaha and Korg are really arranger keyboards, and sounds actually only make up half the equation. What is important as well is the ease of use of the user interface, as well as the liveliness and grooviness of the styles that is programmed from the factories. It has to be lively because arranger keyboards are mostly used in a one-man band scenario, solo kind of playing, and all these adds to the entire complete package. So we're gonna have a look at this video together, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about the sounds in these two keyboards. We have Korg on one hand with the DNC technology, and that's the Defined Nuance Control technology, which is kind of the equivalent of Yamaha's Super Articulation technology. And I'm going to point it out to you how these comes into play in the sounds found on this keyboard. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jeremy C, and in my channel I make videos about arranger keyboards and digital pianos. If you enjoy content like this, make sure you subscribe to not miss out on any content I upload. Okay, first we have the default piano sound on the Yamaha PSR-S775 and the Korg-PA700. You can hear that the piano sound on the PSR-S775 is a lot brighter. You got a warmer and rounder sound on the PA700. On the high end, the PA700 does sound a little bit more synthetic. Now we have a layer between the strings and the piano sound on the S775. It actually sounds better on the PA700 for the layers, but on the high end, you can hear that the S775 is a little bit teenier and tinier. It's not as clear. The warm piano sounds on the PA700 seems to go a lot better with the string sounds, the string layers. Because this is most likely a European piano that's sampled from on the PA series, on the Korg keyboard. The Yamaha has a CFX piano, which tends to be a Japanese piano, tends to be a little brighter. Here we have the fantastic super articulation voices of the guitar on the Yamaha S775. You can literally hear, the hitting of the string, the plucking of the strings, the velocity switching. You can hear the bending of the notes. That's in the super articulation voices, which makes it sound a lot more realistic on the PA700. You can see that no matter how hard Justin is playing on the PA700, you know, the bending notes just doesn't come forth. And there's a little gliding sound on the guitar. Here we have the steel guitar sound. You can hear the bending of the notes, which makes it a lot more realistic, like a real piano. I prefer the steel guitar sound on the Yamaha. The one on the Korg just doesn't sound as full, as rich. And you can see the fantastic full color LCD screen on both the instruments. This is the jazz guitar, most likely the jazz guitar sound. The Yamaha has been EQ'd such that it's brighter and cuts out a bit more. So if you're going to be playing with styles, then of course the jazz guitar sound on the Yamaha will cut through a lot better, it being brighter and a lot clearer. This is a little rock organ sound with a bit of a distortion applied to it, and then we have the modulation wheel controlling the tremolo effects. Doesn't seem to be the same kind of organ though. You can hear that the one on the Yamaha is a lot dirtier kind of sound, grungier, great for rock. That's a much better comparison for the sound. Yes, I do like the one on the Korg, but for the rock organ, the one on the Yamaha sounds better. And you can also tell that on the Korg, the touchscreen is a lot more responsive. When you look at Justine press on the screen, it reacts a lot faster. The saxophone sound. You can hear the breathing sound and the valve sound on the Yamaha. It's a lot sweeter on the Yamaha for the saxophone sound. Oh my, the flute sound is so sweet, the classical flute sound. There's a little metallic sound for the Korg-PA700. And in my opinion, it's the classical flute on the Yamaha sounds more realistic. Here we have the pan flute sound. Very airy, typical pan flute sound. The one on the Korg has a bit of effects applied. You can hear the delay, the echo, reverb is a lot more than the one on the Yamaha. The trumpet. Yes, the velocity switch is very subtle, but it has a very nice effect. I think both trumpets sounds really good. It really depends on your preference for how it would sound like. Okay, this is the muted trumpet sound with a cup over the trumpet. You can see the touchscreen on the PA is extremely responsive. The muted trumpet on the Korg PA is not as realistic. This is how a muted trumpet would sound like in real life. The one on the Korg is just a bit muffled. There's a little clicking sound on the PA trumpet sound, and that's something I'm not in favor of. Yeah, the trombone sound is more muted and more muffled on the Korg. It's a lot brighter and cleaner on the Yamaha. Yes, now for the piano sound, the electric piano, the classic. Yamaha has more phaser applied to it. You can hear that the swirl of the sound is much nicer than the Korg-PA700. You can hear the phaser moving left and right, swirling. Fantastic sound here. Beautiful sound of the electric pianos. yeah, the one on the Korg just don't really impress very much. The violins, you can really hear the bowing and the vibrato of the strings on the violin here. This violin sound on the Korg is really outdated. This is the kind of sound on the Korg you'll find on 15-20-year-old Yamaha keyboards. It is the orchestral sound. So we have the timpani layered with the tutti and brass on the right hand. It's a very strong movie soundtrack kind of effect. Yeah, the brass comes out stronger on the Yamaha patch. Whereas the Korg is more string space, you know, the strings comes out a lot more. It's the harp sound. Very nice sweet sound on the Korg-PA700. The one on the Yamaha definitely sounds more realistic. You can hear that little strumming of the harp sound. You can hear that's a lot more realistic, a lot more vibrant and clearer. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.